You've optimized your shot list so that your titles and videos are centered around popular keywords that lead to your business. You've optimized the language throughout your video, saturating it with popular keyword phrases and keyword-rich vocabulary. And you've even optimized your YouTube channel, including keywords in your default settings.
And now, you're going to optimize each individual upload as well. These are the steps that ignite the Web Video Means Business strategy. Now, once you start uploading the video, you can immediately begin optimizing that video. And as I've mentioned in past segments, the sooner you supply YouTube and Google with keywords and keyword phrases, the sooner YouTube and Google are working for your business. One more time, the best way for me to illustrate the upload process and then the first level of optimization is to use our client from Las Vegas. We uploaded a video right there on the bottom for his website. That is the video that shows up on his landing page, on his home page at his website. Later, we uploaded the first video in his video optimization strategy using keywords the way I've described. You saw some of the video production. Under 2 weeks later, the second video in that series of optimizations. So now we're going to upload the third video. Before I do, I want to show you a few things that I'll allude to in a little while again. But right here you see some statistics on the first 3 videos. Now for the most part, when you first put these videos up, unless you've spent money or have built up a fantastic marketing momentum from some other source, your website or something going on publicly, you're not going to have a lot of hits. These hits are generally the client looking at the video, his friends from California, his web guy from Colorado. What I'm telling you is in those first few weeks, unless you've spent a lot of energy and money already building up a process for these videos, you're not going to get a lot of hits. And that's understandable. But by the third or fourth upload of the video, we're going to start to see movement in those. And there is going to be, as I've described before, a point of no return. All of a sudden, the numbers turn, really rev up. You start to see a lot of hits. And frankly, you start to see the ancillary hits to your website and your landing pages for sales. Now, I'm going to spend a lot more time on these analytics. But one thing I do want you to take a quick look at, and is valuable at this time in the process, is to see how long people have been watching the videos. Now, maybe not from the states that you know are your friends where they're going to watch every minute, but from a place where you're not sure where they must have come from. Maybe they stumbled upon it in some other way and then watched the video. It's real interesting to see if they stuck around a little while and make some adjustments in your videos as you go along. The actual uploading is really a kind of simple process, a pretty typical web process where you hit that button right there. It says upload. It brings you a screen that allows you to either click on the screen and look for your file on your hard drive or to just drag and drop. Most systems obviously support that. You can just go on your hard drive, drag a file right onto that arrow there, and you're in business. And that's really all there is to uploading the video. However, what you notice right away is the screen shows up with some of the stuff you've pre-filled for exactly this purpose. In other words, when you created your page the way I described, it has this information filled in when it first comes up in front of you. You can start right away filling in more information. The strategy requires that as the video is uploading, you do as much of this initial optimization as is humanly possible, for the simple reason that Google has a process of its own and a timing of its own for stopping by the page to check your information and index it. And you want to make sure that the moment they stop by the first time, all the connections, all the links, all the keywords, all the important information that you're trying to get them to index is in place right away. Just as soon as you see that page show up, go ahead down to the tags here and change them up. You only use one tag per video. You need to go one video at a time, name one specific keyword target, and go after it. So as soon as that page opens, the first thing you do is change up the tab. Now that the page is uploaded and your pre-filled tags have been reduced to 1, you can take a momentary break while the page continues to upload, but I suggest it's just a moment.